So I was doing pretty well for myself, and I had tons of money, so I didn't really have to justify it too hard. Fucking damn it. Get up here and fight me! Fucking assholes. Fucking die, thank you very much. Alright, come on. Let's go to the lift. Serpentine, bitch. Ah, fuck you! Just keep going in a leftwards direction. Alright, now you die. And I broke my sword, damn it. Anyways, what was I saying? So yeah, like I was, so I had a pretty cheap existence at the time, so it wasn't like it was a big deal for me to, you know, sit there and... I'm gonna break this damn shovel pretty quick. It wasn't like it was a big deal for me to, you know, spend extra money on... Fucking hell, how many fucking things are there here? I thought I swear I just... Oh no, that probably was just me hitting the sand, I'm assuming. That or I'll hear another one soon and I'll be like, fuck, tits, damn it. But yeah, so... what was I at? I lost my train of thought completely. Let's see... Oh yes, so I had to justify to myself buying another mic. Because my headset mic that I had on on the Turtle Beach headset I had, the cord busted, so I needed to get a new one. I had an internal part busted, so I pretty much I could still use it as a headset. That wasn't a big deal. I just could not use it for anything. I could just not use it for anything else. I couldn't use it for my mic like I was using. So I went out and bought a standing mic. It was a bit cheap. It was kind of cheap. It was a low quality one, and then I needed. So I was sitting there. I was looking at it. I'm like, you know, before I buy this, do I really think I'm gonna keep doing this? Because you know, I'm only getting like 20 some views a week. I mean, 20 some views per video. Except for like I had one that was it was like a broadsider pistol thing. It was called I Love the Broadsider pistol, because I really do love that pistol. It sounds amazing in that game. And the carbine are both beautiful. But yeah, I was getting like 20 some views per week. I'm like, you know, do I really want to do this? I'm only getting a little bit. Is it worth my is it worth the 30 some bucks I have? Do I think I'll actually keep doing this? And I said, yeah, I think I will. I'm pretty sure I will. I'll make a promise to myself that I'll do this, you know, that I can't quit. I told myself, you know, I'm not going to allow myself to quit, at least until, you know, unless I get to, I think I was at, like, probably, yeah, maybe just under 100 videos, just over 100 videos. I was, like, just around 100 videos, I'd say. I said to myself, you know, I'm not going to quit unless I can get to, 250 videos, or if I, you know, end up, I'm not gonna quit unless I get, like I said, I get to 250 videos, or if I can, you know, or if, like, my sub count, like, people who actually view my stuff, ever drops below, I think I said 10, like, people stop watching my stuff, then I told myself I'd understand. Because I was getting, like, 20 at the time, and I was thinking to myself, you know, I'd understand myself not wanting to continue doing this. So, I told myself that, and then, you know, as soon as I stopped doing Bioshock Infinite, what ended up happening was relatively simple. All of my views on as soon as I complete that game, you know, people were not really looking for Bioshock, for any of my other games, because I was doing Homefront. That was my next series I started up. Actually, I did that part of the way into Bioshock Infinite, my first playthrough. My god, is it the sun already going down, or is it just above? I feel like it's already going down. That's the case, and that's kind of annoying. It's not a lot of time. Oh yes, let's put some torches in my inventory. Like, I can understand if I want to give up then, because, you know, obviously if I put at least 250 videos in, I don't have a lot of subs, then I won't, you know, I can understand if I'm wasting my time, basically. So, I put 250 videos in, easily. All of my sub count at the time, view count dropped down to like 5 max, if I was lucky. Probably, most of the time it ended up probably being closer to, yeah, like, I think almost all of my videos, except for, you know, basically the Bioshock Infinite ones were around like 10, were around between 5 to 10 max over the first week. And, you know, over time, my videos started becoming less and less popular. People started watching less and less of them, to the point where right now I'm actually getting about an average of, I would say, between 0 and 2 views per video. So that's just insane for myself to consider doing this. And then what ended up happening later, even later, was my mic, my previous one, I accidentally kicked the damn thing because it was in a because it was a cord mic and it was attached to my computer. And I actually ended up kicking the damn thing, my one that I bought, the tabletop mic. So I ended up having to go replace that. But I was tired. You know, considering that I kicked the thing, I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna buy another corded mic. Not a cord mic, another mic that, you know, is required to have a cord that attaches to my computer. You know, by that I mean like one that's completely connected to it, because it was connected to it. It was. So I went out and the only mic I could find like that were pretty much professional mics. You know, the more ones musicians would use to record. Because I still need a USB plug-in. So the one I ended up buying was the one here in front of me. It's a Samsung whatever bullshit. I don't have the full name in front of me. And I was looking at it, and it was gonna cost me about $70 to buy it. So I went to Best Buy, and I was talking with one of the people there, and they looked up a deal for me, and they got me this thing, so it was down to, I think they got it down to like $50 for me or something like that. No, just under $50. After taxes, it was basically $50, whereas it was supposed to be 70, which was nice of them. And what it is it's a detachable cord. I attach it both into my computer and into the back of the mic, and it's solid. Well, it's pretty much solid metal. There's some plastic bits here and there, obviously, but for the most part, it's metal, which translates to I could probably drop kick the damn thing and it would still work. And on top of that, it's a much better mic in general, because my old one I had to use a sound stopper, you know, that help prevents the puffs of air from fucking with the audio. But now I don't have to with this one because it doesn't have an issue with that. Because it's built for people to literally be talking straight into it if they wanted to. Which means which basically translates to I'm having an easier time recording everything. But like I said, it cost me $50, so I was looking at myself, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna spend money on this, if I'm gonna spend $50 on this, I tell myself, you know, I have to make it to at least 1,000 videos. I don't care if I never get any subscribers or anything. I had to at least make it to 1,000 videos just to feel like I've at least tried, because seriously, this is fucking insane. So I didn't believe, because I was always constantly thinking to myself, okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna make it that far. At first I was thinking I could do well. I'll probably give it up, but I could do well. Then later on I was like, okay, I can't do shit. My recordings are okay, they're average, they're not amazing. I'm not the best commentator out there. I know that much for sure. God, not even that funny. I don't know why. Like, I'm not surprised at all that people aren't like coming to me. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm funny a little bit. I'm pretty funny. I can be funny when I want to. You know, the times when I'm funniest are basically when I let my ADHD take over and go fucking insane. But the problem is I don't like to play games like that. So it's not like my commentary, in other words, ends up being kind of boring and dry because I'm very interested in playing the game. Because after all, I paid for the fucking game. You know, if I was getting paid, maybe if I was getting paid money for this, I'd consider playing it more like what people want me to play. But what I want to do is I want to play a fucking game. I'm a gamer. This commentary stuff is more for fun. I thought I was... Whatever, anyways. Yeah, this commentary stuff is more for fun on the side because I want to show you guys what's happening. I want to give other people the opportunity to explore my games. I'm still fucking playing the damn game. So as a result, my commentary kind of ends up being a little... I end up not talking for extended periods of time every once in a while. Especially when it gets to like important parts of the game where I'm really interested in what's going on. Or I end up doing like stupid shit continually. For instance, recently I was playing Fable 2. And what I was doing basically for a good like hour or so was just walking around in a town, performing basically emotes to try to make the entire town happy with me. And I was trying to figure out how the economy system works in the fucking town as well. Kind of the exact opposite of extremely entertaining, but that's what I wanted to do. That's what I want to learn how to play, because like I said, I'm playing the fucking game. But that's what I'm interested in doing. But as a result, like I said, that makes some of my commentary can kind of be boring, and I know this. But I'm more interested. But I'm still a gamer. I'm not a commentator. As much as I'd like to pretend I am, I'm not really a commentator. I'm just a gamer who's recording stuff to try to be nice and share it with the rest of the world. You know, share it with people who either A, aren't really sure whether or not they should buy a game, they don't want to spend their money, they don't want to risk their money and their time and their investments, you know, spending it on such a thing as video games, because they do, you don't know if you want to buy this game after all. You might not know, so that's what I was trying to do, was just allow people the opportunity to see, see what the game is, and of course, if they want to play the game, they want to see like what the game is, but they don't want to spend the money on it. They don't want to actually buy it because they can't either, for whatever reason. Maybe they can't afford it. Maybe they just, maybe they're just not that interested. Maybe they're like the game, but they're not that good at it. They want to see what happens when you do it or whatever. Whatever reason they have for doing their stuff, for doing what they're doing. I want to give people that opportunity to do whatever they felt like doing. I'm moving the mic there. And on my dollar, basically. Be nice to everyone on my dollar. But still, ultimately, like I said, I'm a gamer, so if people want to see stuff, they can see what I'm doing, but like I said, I'm still a gamer. I'm here to play video games for myself. So it ends up kind of contradicting one another, because people want to... Oh god. Fuck it, go ahead and blow up, creeper. Blow up over here so you don't be an asshole to me. In the water. Haha, fuck you. I'll take that sand. Yoink. Sand. Give me the fucking sand. Thank you very much. But yeah. Fuck you, zombies. I hear them dying in the background. Yeah, what was I saying? Like I said, so it kind of ends up as a conflict of interest because people want to see, because a commentator and a gamer aren't necessarily the same people, and I've learned this over time. Even though I love to talk and I don't shut up ever, it does not mean that I'm going to end up being a good commentator. But hey, whatever. I'm having fun. And if you want to complain about the fact that I am talking randomly on Minecraft, first off, what the fuck are you doing? You're listening to a YouTube commentary or something. And second, this is what I do on Minecraft. And Garden of Eden. That's pretty much what I do primarily. I just randomly talk about shit. And complain uncommonly. It's not uncommon for me to complain during stuff too. Or like when I'm really fucking tired, I don't know, and I can't fall asleep for whatever reason. This is one of these are the two games I go to, is Garden of Eden and Minecraft. Garden of Eden is fun. It's kind of a shooterish thing, which is more my style. And Minecraft is basically just explore the fucking world and have a good time. So both are pretty damn enjoyable to me. Because they're both just do whatever the fuck you feel like and allow me to talk, because I don't have any storyline I have to focus on. So I gotta focus on doing whatever the hell I feel like doing. Although in the case of Garden of Eden, I also have some challenges I have to complete, which is, the way the game works, but hey, whatever. Not important. What am I doing? Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, I enjoy this kind of stuff rather... a lot, really. I do. It's just fun. Like I said, commentary. Back to what I was doing with commentary. Commentary versus video games. They're different things. They don't play. A gamer and a commentator, like I said, are completely different things. People do different stuff with each one. But I'm kind of in that field where I feel the desire to do both because I am enjoying the commentary aspect. I like recording stuff and then going back and watching and seeing what I did previously. It's kind of nice for me. I don't do it very often, but every once in a while I do when I'm interested in something. But I'm still primarily a gamer. I'm interested in learning about the game. I'm not gonna be... That's one thing that bugs me whenever I watch commentators, because a lot of them, the professionals, I mean, here, not, just your average Joe. Because a lot of them are more focused on giving people a good time in some cases. Or they just completely doze off because they don't really give a damn about the story. They're just playing the game because they want to play the game. Or because it's popular or whatever. I know that SSOH, what he does a lot, alright, before we do anything, I'm not ragging on SSOH. He's actually one of my favorite commentators to watch. So don't sit here and be that, don't, go in the comments and say, SSOH hater, you hate him, you're an asshole, you never watch his stuff. No, I watch his stuff a shit ton, a lot. He's pretty much the only guy I actually watch playthroughs with at this point in time. I only watch his playthroughs, and Actually, I can't think of anybody else. I think I just watch his at this point. Well, Chill Chaos here occasionally does them, so I occasionally watch some of his stuff, but they're not like legit playthroughs, they're just like randomly doing shit. I wouldn't call them like playthroughs of regular games, but yeah, like I was saying, Chill Chaos is, I mean not Chill Chaos, literally SSH is pretty much the only fucking commentator I actually watch. I don't really watch anyone else. It's just because, but you know, he all the fucking time, he completely, you know, stops paying attention to the game.